background tunes, and I will be right back. Okay, we should be live on everything else now. I swear, I have absolutely no idea where this freaking white noise is coming from on my mic.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not loud. It's just bothering me to see the levels just bouncing around for like. There's absolutely no noise in here. I mean, you know what? Next week, this ain't gonna be a problem because the PC is gonna be here on the 25th.
You didn't get all the parts?
No, the case was the last thing. It got delayed somehow. So that's coming.
Oh, that's a long delay. But I guess it doesn't matter since you got to work anyway. You're not gonna have time. 25th is Thursday. The reason I was asking you about your case is because remember when I first built this PC, I bought one case and I bought a new case, and I have the first case I bought just sitting back there behind me. It's just sitting there. I don't know I don't want to throw it away or get rid of it because it's nothing wrong with it. It's a mid tower. It's kind of big. Yeah, your space. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty big one. I had to get a bigger one because I put those liquid coolers in there, and I needed the space to put that stuff in there. And I even got a bigger case, and it fits better now. Okay. And better airflow. But yeah, I just have that case just chilling out back there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I still have my old PC motherboard and stuff too.
Dang.
It's right there. It's I got the motherboard, it's got the 16 gigs of RAM, and it's got the processor on it. The only thing that I would need is a video card and power supply.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not that much. Yeah, I think I may hang on to this this build like I said, like once we move, I do plan on trying to start like a dual PC setup for my streams and whatnot.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going. Set it up as that computer, set it up as a streaming PC.
Yeah. So that's the plan. I'm going to post to Twitter really quickly. Yo, what's up, Garchomp? Oh God, are we streaming on the wrong channel? Jesus Christ. Not Streamlabs.
People review bombing Last of Us.
Yeah, I saw that. I almost added it to the story, but
I thought about it too. And I know we did a long form about it, so I was like, yeah, I don't have much else to say about it.
Yeah, it's not much to say about it. People are just butthurt, it seems like. Like, I looked up some of the reasons why people are review bombing, and it doesn't really, like, add up.
No.
It's like people are just mad.
No, you know what it is? It goes back to... it goes back to when they first announced it, and it showed.
Well, yeah, Ellie in a homosexual relationship, yeah,
same-sex relationship. That's what it's about. Period.
Really? Wow.
Nothing more, nothing less. And
that's
people are
stupid.
And people are too big of a pussies to actually come out and say that. So they're coming up with a bunch of other nonsense,
a bunch of excuses that aren't the actual reasons why they're mad. Okay,
right. Right.
That makes a lot more sense than what I was reading, because I was gonna add it, but I was like, let me try to find out what the root of the issue is with the review bombing. And no, it's just they don't like the direction that the character is going in.
Yeah, that's their way of saying that they're homophobe. They don't like the fact that Ellie is lesbian or homosexual.
Ridiculous. We should be up on the proper channels now.
All right. I took the host.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna.
Let me just check our levels on Facebook. Make sure we're sounding okay there.
Make sure we're sounding okay. I'm going to post to Twitter really quickly.
Okay.
What's up, Garchomp?
The music is kind of loud, but it's because I have it all the way up. Because we're in the waiting screen. When we go live, I turn it down.
Okay.
So we're good there.
You may have to adjust your window for me, because I just had to. I unplugged my camera by accident, so of course I had to redo everything from the beginning.
Nothing changed for me so far. Let me look at the other screen. Yep, okay. You look perfect.
Okay, cool. Okay, I am. Oh, so you're starting us off this week. Let me jump into the game. Forgot that we play while we do this now. So we can close that. Oh, let me post to Twitter. Thanks for coming through, Garchomp. I appreciate it, man.
What's up, Garchomp?
Let's see.
Garchomp, are you getting a PlayStation 5 right away? I know you're a PlayStation guy.
Can't wait to show.
Josh, just I can work for another hour and 20. Enjoy.
Oh, he's at work. Okay.
All right.
Coming through, showing love. I appreciate it, bro. Yo, what's up, O? How you doing, man? How's it going? Let's see what else. What are we talking about? Cyberpunk. Okay, got the tweet.
Oh,
up.
I need to turn off my notifications. Thank you, March. Appreciate that.
Oh, what happened to March?
He just jumped online.
Oh, nice.
And I realized my notifications were still on.
Thank you, March. All right, are you already in the game?
Yeah, I'm on a character screen.
Okay. Is my Xbox One on? Yes, it is. Alright, I'm just now jumping into the game.
You hear about the drama that's been going on Twitch over the past couple of days? I guess it's around Destiny Twitch, so you might not be aware. There's a guy called Lano. His name is the Rage Machine or something. But these girls started coming out accusing him of sexual harassment.
Oh, Lord. Nah, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so the controversy is apparently this happened in like 2016, 2017. And it amounted to, I mean, sexual harassment, right? Apparently he was like flirting, overly aggressive. He wasn't touching them, but, you know, he was saying stuff that was making him uncomfortable.
Okay.
Right? The argument is why people are upset. A lot of the...
I just enjoyed the invite, just so you know.
All right. The reason a lot of the Twitch streamers are upset is because he just now, within the past 6 months, started getting super popular. And then all of a sudden, as his popularity grew, they decided to come out now. Instead of coming out like, you know, last year. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
Victim shaming.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, you know, a scumbag is a scumbag. If he did it, he did it. I'm not disputing that fact. It's just the timing is interesting.
The timing is definitely interesting. You know, and it seems to always, well, not always, but it seems to happen like that more often than not. You know, you'll see somebody on the rise or some news, trending topics surrounding somebody, and then all of a sudden, accusations. It you know, decreases the validity of the actual accusation, because if it was a thing, it would have been done at the first, and you know, when it happened, not as soon as the guy got popular. But you know, as long as there's a fair and impartial investigation, and if it comes out that he did it, then a scumbag is a scumbag. But I just wish that people that go through this kind of thing would say something immediately.
It was released on social media, so immediately social media, he's already convicted and found guilty.
Oh, right? Well, yeah, of course, yeah.
So I mean, before he had a chance to even respond,
it was a wrap.
Like I said, you know, it's not that I'm in this. I don't believe her. I am more than likely. I'm about 99.99% chance that the story is valid. It's 100%. It's a valid story. I just the way it was timed and the way it was released is what I have a problem with.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, if he did it, hopefully he's brought to justice. And if he didn't do it, something needs to happen for people that do those kind of things, because as of right now, there's no penalty for falsely accusing somebody of sexual harassment or assault or anything. There's no penalty for
so
that.
even if a week from now they find out it's like, oh well, it wasn't as bad as it was, or it's false, it's already too late.
The public perception is that he did that shit.
The end of the story is never remembered. It's just the beginning of the story.
Yeah, the headline.
Right.
Popular Twitch streamer accused of sexual assault.
Right.
It's a very backward system, and hopefully something happens to change that. That's a long form in itself right there. We could talk about that in detail another show. But I believe I am ready, my good sir. So whenever you are, say the word and we can get this thing started.
All right, I'm going to switch right now.
Yes. Okay. My week has actually been pretty interesting. As you know, I don't know if everybody else knows this, but I am in the process of building myself a PC for the first time since like 2012. I built my current PC in 2012. I upgraded it around 2013, 2014, something like that. So I'm in the process. I got all the parts. They are here. I'm just waiting for the case that's gonna be here next week. Boogie has no sound. I'm gonna fix that right now. I do apologize for that. Give me 1 second, everybody. Please stand by. Where is your audio? Damn, I thought I was all good to go, man. Hey, guess who it is in the chat? What's up, man? Oh man, what's going on, dog? It's good to see you, man. Oh man, how are you? But yeah, here we go. All right, so you should be able to hear him now.
Yep. Can you hear me now? Raise your hand if you can. All right. So yeah, I saw your build. I sent this to you in a message. I'm probably as geeked out as you are about your new build, and it's not mine. I like tinkering and building PCs.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm
a couple years ago.
I'm gonna have Mount Lover on standby in case I need any help. But I think I should be good to go. The magnificent G-Bark's in the house. We appreciate you for coming through, man. And we got O in the house, we got Garchomp in the house, and we're broadcasting across multiple platforms. So we do this every single weekend or every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure that you check us out. We're going to be talking about some current events. But before we get into that, we want to finish the weekly recap. What have you been up to? Happy Father's Day to you, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Not much. Let's see. Monday, I took the kids to a regional park. It was nice because there was nobody there. It was just us, an open green field. We got to see some wild animals, a couple of osprey, some beavers. We saw, what else did we see? Some rabbits, deer. The kids were excited. They had a good time.
Nice.
They played with some bubbles, climbed some trees. And then other than that, I'm just getting used to my new shift, my Wednesday through Saturday, 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. It can be brutal the days I don't get sleep during the day, but I'm getting used to it. I like it, and in the long run, it's going to work out for me and the family for sure.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm still working from home, of course. My current deadline for at-home work is the end of July, so they're going to reevaluate at the end of July. And if everything is good to go, the first week in August, I'll be back in the office. But we'll see.
What we're seeing in the news, it doesn't look like anybody's getting it in July.
I don't think so. But that's the reevaluation date. I got to say, I am going a little stir crazy. But when I think about all the gas I'm saving. Yes. Oh man, all the gas I'm not spending money on. Oh man, it just you can't beat that.
But even that is the time, right? You don't have to worry about the commute time.
Nope.
Which is a plus as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Instead of getting up three hours before my shift to be in traffic for 2 hours on my way to work, I'll wake up maybe like 10 minutes before my shift starts. And just hop on the computer and go, man. So yeah, the commute, the savings on gas, it has been a blessing, and it's the reason why I was able to actually purchase this PC. It's because I've been saving so much money. So that's pretty good. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back into Minecraft. We're gonna go to the next destination, which is going to be the redstone mines.
All right.
Our current power level is 17, and for the hardest difficulty, the recommended is 27. I think we can do times 1.4 difficulty. I don't think we can do 1.8 because normal difficulty would be we're a little overpowered. So let's try this one. Let's see if we get wrecked, and if not, then we should be okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right. All right, so we're starting the mission, and we're going to start off with the news. We have an update from our previous episode that we're going to jump into. So, Boogie, would you please lead us into our first story for today?
Yes, so it's really not, it's from an episode a while ago, and the last time we talked about this, it was a delay, and we've got another delay, as Cyberpunk 2077 has been moved again. It's moved from its September 17th release date to November 19th. They did release a statement, and they're basically saying that the game isn't up to their standards, and as such, they're going to delay it until they get it up to their standards.
Yeah.
So, you know, the thing is, one of their models or one of their sayings is, it's ready when it's done. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they're sticking by that. And what they're saying is that the game won't be ready on September 17th. It'll be ready on November 19th. And again, I'm not a huge... Although delays can be disappointing, I don't have a problem with them delaying the game if they think it's not going to be up to par.
Yeah, I mean, same thing here. Just like the famous quote from, was it Satoru Iwata or was it Shigeru Miyamoto? Somebody from Nintendo who said that a delayed game will eventually be good, but a rushed game is bad forever. Yes. I stand by that wholeheartedly. Cyberpunk 2077, oh, these guys are enchanted. So watch yourself. I just got blowed up, so don't follow my example. Yeah, I mean, Cyberpunk 2077 is one of the most, if not the most anticipated game coming out for the end of this current generation. They've already made statements that going into the next generation, you'll be able to have one copy and, you know, be good to go. So they're already, you know, making plans for this game to go, you know, for a long time, and I can't wait to see what it's going to entail. I'm looking forward to the game, and there's so much out right now that I have absolutely no problem with waiting on, you know, the finished product the way that it's supposed to be. Of course, they're also working on a multiplayer component, which is separate from the main game. Ooh, what is this? A rapid crossbow. I'll take that.
Right, and it's something that they've already said won't come out at release. It'll be released after the main game has been released.
Right.
So it's not something to look for. And with this multiplayer I'm talking about, it's not something to look for at release.
Right. So yeah, I don't have a problem with this. There's plenty of games right now to play. I've actually been playing The Last of Us Part 2. So far, so good. I'm not really seeing what all the rage. Freaking what do you call them?
Ouch!
Oh yeah, watch out for that.
You get hit by the mine cars?
Yeah, you get hit by that. I threw a TNT over there. Watch yourself. Okay, so those little boxes, those are respawners. You want to destroy those.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ouch.
Okay, I should be able to save you.
All right. I wasn't paying attention. I ran into the mess.
They're beating you. Yeah, they beat me in my back. Get that apple over there. Watch out, your health's still low.
Yeah, I see.
Oh,
I keep getting hit by the trains.
Yeah, them carts, man. They'll take you out.
Yeah, man, those mine carts. I keep.
But yeah, the game has been, you know, downvoted or what's the term? I keep forgetting the damn term.
Did I die?
I died again. I got you.
God damn it!
I should be good. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Llama, help me! Oh no, I'm down.
Right.
We're getting our butts whipped. But yeah, a lot of people have been downvoting the game and giving it bad reviews on bad user scores on Metacritic. I haven't really seen what everybody's been so mad about as of now. But
yeah, we talked about it, and it's mainly because of the direction they took Ellie and her sexual orientation. It was something that people complained about before the game came out, when they first got wind of it, and it's something that they're still complaining about now. Unfortunately, you know, user reviews are useless. Because of stuff like this. So I don't take the only user reviews I will take into account or listen to are those from people that I know and trust. Either a friend or somebody that I've been watching for a really long time. Exactly. I mean, just random reviews on Metacritic, 9 times out of 10 is a bunch of people that have nothing else to do, and they just want to downvote. Yeah.
But yeah,
exactly.
So yeah, delayed until November, which is great, because then I can convince the GF to get it for me for my birthday. I don't have to spend my actual money on it. I can spend her money.
my game share partner March, a shout out to you, thank you. He pre-ordered it a while ago, deluxe edition. So I definitely will be getting that for sure. So
not much more to say about that. We can go ahead and move on to the current events from this point on. And the current events we're going to start off with are known as our quick hits. We have 3 stories that we're going to jump into, and this part of the show is brought to you in part by one of our sponsors, which is the New Challenger Discord. Boogie, would you be so kind as to fill everybody in on who the new challengers are?
I would love to. So the New Challengers are a fighting game community. They specialize in Street Fighter, but they also support other fighting games such as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mortal Kombat 11, Tekken 7, Dragon Ball FighterZ. If you're looking to get better, you're looking for training, you're looking to hone your skills, or if you're just looking for a community if you're just looking for a community to play with, like-minded people that aren't toxic, that aren't going to troll you, the New Challengers are there for you. Check them out on Twitter at New Challengers TV. They do offer replay critiques. They do offer one-on-one training, but they also offer tournaments and fight nights. So the New Challengers TV is a great place to get better at your favorite fighting game.
Yes, and with Evo being online this season, there's no better time to hone your skills than right now. So head on over to their Twitter, which is New Challenger TV. You can also catch them live on Twitch on New Challenger TV as well. So thank you to the New Challenger. Shout out to Mr. Vinegar, who is the founder of the Discord server, and a big shout out to Mount Lover, who is always a friend of a weekly gaming news show, but he's a commentator. He is a coach, he is a tournament organizer, and all-around good dude when it comes to the New Challenger Discord. So big shout out to all of the homies over there. We appreciate all the love and support. So yeah, getting started with our quick hits, we're going to jump into our first story, which is somewhat of an update, because we did talk about it a little while ago. But yeah, this has to do with the King of Kong himself, Billy Mitchell. Because the last time we talked about him, we, made the, we didn't make the announcement, but news had come out that he had all of his world records essentially scrubbed from the Guinness Book of World Records, and that's for both Donkey Kong and for Pac-Man. And the reason behind it, supposedly, was because for his Donkey Kong record, it was he had seemingly used an emulator to record his footage, which of course is not allowed in the official the official rule book for the arcade that sponsored his world record. So his records were scrubbed. He was pretty much defamed in his entirety, and the last thing that we heard was that he would be appealing the verdict. And the appeal has been, everything has been said and done, and his records are being reinstated in their entirety for both games, Donkey Kong and Pac-Man. Oh, I think I was stuck. Oh, I thought I was stuck somewhere.
Yep. So the Guinness Book of World Records restored the highest scoring Donkey Kong from November 7th in 1982. Highest scoring Donkey Kong from June 4th of 2005, July 14th of 2007, and July 31st of 2010, and his perfect Pac-Man score from July 3rd of 1999. All of those have been restored for the King of Kong. Oh goddamn, stupid cards, man. Wolf armor, I'll take that suit. That is later. Oh, stop. Oh, I'm about to die. Okay, I got you.
No, I was just checking to see if we missed anything.
So he is back in the record books. I'm sure he's happy. Hopefully this will end this particular ouch. this particular episode or what do you want to call it?
Ordeal.
Ordeal. That's a good one. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we won't have to hear about this any longer.
Yeah, because he put out a video basically stating that he holds these records near and dear to his heart, and that he would never do something as scummy as cheating in order to win his claims to fame, and that he just wants to get back to work, get back to doing what he's been doing, which I'm guessing is keeping his record and making some supposedly bomb-ass hot sauce. So I mean, here's to the King of Kong, getting his records reinstated. They said that during the investigation, there just didn't seem to be sufficient evidence that emulation was used. So with that being said, they couldn't justify the removal of his record standing.
Yeah, they also mentioned that some of the dates of some of his records predate the availability of the emulators that they thought he was using, that he was being accused of using. So, I mean, obviously, you can't use an emulator if it doesn't exist.
Yeah, you can't use it. You can't use technology that doesn't exist to cheat.
Right. So, there's a check back here.
Well, yeah, we have to go that way. So I'm just checking down here to see if there's anything.
Okay.
But yeah, everything has been reinstated. The King of Kong, reigns supreme, and hopefully this is the end of this particular story. No word from the arcade that made the initial claim on whether.
Twin Galaxy. No, they came back and they gave a statement.
Oh, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, they gave a statement saying that they're glad that this is over, and they're looking forward to move. They're looking forward to moving on.
Okay, well that's good, because this his records have been in the books for since the 90s. So having this. I'm
gonna kill your llama.
Don't kill my llama. The llama does work, man. Way much more work than the dog. I mean, you look at him right now. He has significantly less arrows in his face than the dog did. I don't know if you remember, but the dog, the only thing he was good for was being an arrow sponge. The llama's definitely doing work out here. I appreciate him. But yeah, so that is our first quick hit. We're gonna move on to the next story in our quick hit section, and we have another leak that surfaced this week, and this time it's for the the crazy marsupial himself, Crash Bandicoot, as a Taiwanese website accidentally leaked the official artwork for a new game called Crash Bandicoot 4. It's About Time. That's what it's going to be called. So the first thing that I want to bring to light is that there's already a Crash Bandicoot 4 in Japan. The game, The Wrath of Cortex, is essentially Crash Bandicoot 4. So I find it kind of weird that they would go with Crash 4 for this title when that's what it's titled in Japan. It's a little strange. Oh, I did not know you were. I guess so, because I didn't know you were dead, and apparently you didn't know.
I just died. I just died.
We died at the exact same time.
Awesome.
I'm gonna take out these wizards.
Yeah,
because they buff all the regular dudes.
All the suits. Yeah, I'm out of it. Oh no, I'm not.
But it's called Crash 4. It's About Time, and it's being made by Toys for Bob, which is the same studio that made the Spyro remake, which is again another interesting aspect, because the Crash. Oh damn! I got you.
He blew me up.
Sorry. the Crash remakes that were highly praised were made by Vicarious Visions. So it's a different studio making what seems to be an official sequel game, and not like a remake. It's not a remake of Wrath of Cortex. It's a brand new game made from the ground up by Toys for Bob.
Didn't they have they had a game description of it even, right?
Yeah, they had the description and everything.
Right. So yeah, it's interesting. I was not a huge Crash fan. I remember it launched as the premium mascot on the original PlayStation. I tried it out then. I didn't like it, and I never went back to it. But it does have a very dedicated, strong following, and there are people that are very excited about this game.
Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up, I wasn't a PlayStation fan. I didn't have the PlayStation growing up, so I was always jealous of the PlayStation owners because the gameplay always looked really cool from what I can remember, and I never got a chance to play them. But due to the remakes, I was able to go back and play those, and I really did enjoy them. It was pretty fun, pretty difficult, pretty challenging. Vicarious Visions, the studio behind the remake, actually went back and remastered some previously deleted content from the original. So I thought that was really good. It's kind of preserving the legacy of that game. And I am getting destroyed by these creepers. Help me, llama. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that a new game is coming out. The mascot platformer has definitely been popular in recent years, with Spyro making a return.
Yakko got blown up.
What's up?
He got blown to bits.
Oh, my llama.
I just saw his body flying limp over my head. It was hilarious.
Watch out. But yeah, looking forward to it. Since it was leaked, the official Twitter page had basically come out and said that as of right now, tomorrow they will have a official announcement. They put out a teaser trailer, and I guess tomorrow during the what are they calling it? The summer Game Fest?
Yeah, the Summer Game Fest, yes.
Summer Game Fest, they're going to have the official announcement with, I guess, some more information for us. So look out for that if you are at all a Crash Bandicoot fan. I think the game is actually coming out this year, if I remember correctly.
Right. I don't think they had a date.
I believe on the Taiwanese site you can see that the release year it's gonna release this year from what I understand.
Okay, got it. Yeah, because I know that I saw in the article that they had the official announcement on June 22nd. I didn't notice a release date, but okay.
Yeah,
I didn't see. I think it was taken down off the
yeah, it was taken down off the Taiwanese site. I believe on that site as well. They had the release year. I don't think they had a month. But yeah, supposedly this is coming out this year. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with the marsupial. I'm excited because I love me some platformers. And for the first time, we're actually getting brand new content from the Crash series. Yeah, the remake did really well, as well as the updated version of the kart racer that seemed to be doing really well despite all of its issues with microtransactions. It seems like the game is actually doing pretty well. I made a promise to myself not to ever play it again, but that hasn't stopped the loyal fan base from indulging. Looks like we got a boss fight here. You want to fight him before we go into the next story?
Yes, we can. Okay, absolutely.
All right, so watch out for the lava. I just stepped in it and I can confirm it hurts. Llama, help me, please. Oh, damn, he smacked the hell out of my llama.
Ouch.
Oh, man.
Oh, my stun doesn't work on him.
Oh, okay, I'm about to die. Okay, just don't come over here and we're good.
Ouch! Holy shit!
Oh, damn, he smacked me in the back of the head.
Oh, I was hitting him in the back. He just turned around and backslapped me.
Let's give this one more try. Okay. Get in there, llama. Ow.
I'm gonna keep range. I only have like 8 arrows.
Okay, we need to get you some more arrows.
Ouch! Why am I on fire? Stop dropping low.
He's chasing
me. He's chasing me. Yeah.
You're stepping in the lava. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to get his aggro.
I'm just trying to hit him.
We almost got him.
I only got 6 left. I'm trying to wait until I can get my what's his name's up. My fireworks so I can hit him. Since I only have a few arrows.
We're good. We got him.
He's coming
Llama, if you want to help, that'd be nice. There you go.
He's aggroed on me. All right. We got him. Nice.
We got him. All right. Good job. Okay. So yeah, let's move on to the next story and the last in our quick hit section. And this one is actually a pretty good story. So I'll let you go ahead and take this one, Todd.
Yeah. So we've got the humble bundle, humble fight for justice bundle.
Yeah.
Fight for racial justice bundle. Basically, it's Humble's giving away about $1,200 worth of games. Games, comics, and books. Most of them are relating to or referencing the books anyway. Books and comics are Black authors, Black publishers, Black stories. And 100% of the proceeds will go to 3 groups. The NAACP Legal Defense Fund and the Bail Project, which both of those groups have been bailing protesters out that have been arrested. And the other one is Race Forward, which is a group that
What happened?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like, Todd, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. It's basically a group that advocates for racial equality.
Okay.
So good. That's good for them. And this is on the heels of last week. We had who was it? It was itch.io. They had a similar deal with a bunch of indie games, and they raised $8.1 million for same causes. NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund and the Community Bail Fund. They split that $8 million between those 2 groups. And this one is another group. And as of right now, I think you can go to the website and look at it. They are keeping a running tally. Am I right? Yes. As of right now, as of this recording, they've raised over $3 million. And again, all proceeds are going to 100%. Is not being split at all. 100% of the proceeds are going to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, Race Forward, and the Bail Project.
Right, being split amongst those 3 entities evenly.
Evenly. That's correct.
Yeah, so there's only one day left. At the time of this podcast, there's 1 day remaining, and the list of games that they have here are quite phenomenal. If you haven't had the chance to play some of these, I would highly recommend it. I mean, $1,200 worth of video games and other media for only $30.
Right.
It's damn near steal. Just some of the video games that they have on display is Spelunky, which is great for co-op. They have the BioShock collection, the remaster collection. A ton of other hits there. Some of which I own and I've played and can vouch for. Others, I've always wanted to play, and now I'll be able to. I'll get the chance to. So, I highly recommend it.
Right, and some of the books that they have, the Man Who Cried I Am is a very good book. If you've not read that. They've got 12 Years a Slave. I didn't read that book or watch the movie. Those type of things really upset me. Like they take me off balance. I try not to watch them. I bought the movie to support it, but I can't watch it.
Yeah,
I struggle with stuff like that. But I mean, they have some good books, some nice Afrocentric comics and art, and it's definitely a bundle that is well worth it. It's worth it $30, but on top of that, the $30 is going to a good cause.
A good cause.
Think about you're giving $10 each to these 3 groups that are working, again, bailing out protesters that are being arrested. And if you've been keeping up with the news, a lot of times these protesters are being arrested for no valid reason.
Yeah.
And it's also just working with the working for racial equality. To end the systematic racial oppression that's prevalent in this country.
Yeah. Teleport to me. I found the random chest full of emeralds is over here.
All right,
But yeah, that's gonna do it for our quick hit section. Again, thank you to our sponsor, the New Challengers, for sponsoring this segment of the show. We're gonna move over to our top stories for this weekend, and this part of the show is brought to you in part by our other sponsor, the Cookout PoC. And for those of you that are unaware, the Cookout is a organization and group filled with like-minded people of color that come together to assist others in making dope content for the internet. So if you're a podcaster like us, or if you would like to get into it, if you are an artist, a musician, if you're a gamer, any kind of content that you create, the Cookout is, willing to assist you. There's communities, of all shapes and forms. If you're a makeup artist, if you're a special effects artist, there is a community here for you to join, and people that can assist you in growing your influence on the internet. We've been a part of the Cookout for going on 2 years?
Yes.
Going on 2 years, we've been a part of the Cookout, and we've enjoyed such perks as having our show broadcast over the main Cookout Twitch channel, which has grown our audience. They have tons of other things going on, and they've also been very, very vocal in the fight for social justice for people of color. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in, you can go over to the main website, thecookout.org, and shout out to Denny Von Doom, who is the community manager. Shout out to Glitch Scythe, who introduced us to the Cookout, and shout out to V.Me, who is just the homie. And with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the top stories for this week. What do we got first, Boogie?
The first story we got this week is PAX.
PAX.
If you're familiar with PAX, it's Penny Arcade Expo. They usually do gaming and entertainment circle around gaming and comics.
Yeah.
And they also do it's a big area. It's a big conference for cosplay. Cosplay is really huge at PAX. But unfortunately, due to the ongoing coronavirus or COVID-19, novel coronavirus epidemic, PAX has been canceled. PAX, what they had previously canceled PAX Amsterdam, they're now canceling and merging PAX West and PAX Australia into an online-only event that's going to take place September 12th through September 20th, dubbed PAX Online. It's going to be free for all attendees, so all the content that they provide will be free.
Go ahead and ready up whenever you're ready.
All right. So, the schedule and stuff has not been announced. Who's going to be attending, who's going to participate. That's not announced. You can head over to the PAX Online website, and they will update it as it comes closer to the date. So It's got about 3 months before it starts. So just keep an eye on it. We'll keep our eye on it and update it as we gain more information, especially if that information is and very, very interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. Anything new we get from PAX Online as far as like attendees or dates or announcements, we'll let you guys know. And especially after everything is over, we'll do a recap of important things that we found. So we're gonna head over to the Desert Temple.
All right, I'm looking at some stuff that I got.
Oh, okay, yeah. Whenever you're ready, just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't mind this. This is essentially the norm right now. If there was any kind of event or convention that was going on, it's either being canceled outright or it's being transitioned into some kind of online event. So this is nothing new. PAX has tremendous influence in a lot of different circles in pop culture. So it would behoove them to continue to have PAX be a thing, even amongst this current situation that we're in. So I'm very excited to see what comes out of PAX. See what announcements come out, for different TV shows, different comic book series. There's been a lot going on in comics. I think DC cut ties with their major distributor for North America. I can't remember what the company was called, but yeah, that was pretty impactful. So we'll see what happens going forward with comics, TV shows, movies, and of course video games. And again, that's going down in September from the 12th to the 20th. And we'll give you guys any more information as it becomes available. Next up, we have TwitchCon, which has also been canceled.
Yeah, unfortunately, the TwitchCon is just canceled, right?
That was just canceled altogether. I'm not really sure how you can do an online only TwitchCon event, because TwitchCon is just a celebration of Twitch. You just come together and you celebrate. Not really a whole lot of announcements come out of TwitchCon. Have you readied up? What happened?
No, I'm still
looking.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. But yeah, so TwitchCon 2020 has been canceled. There was a notice put up on their social media, basically, saying the same thing that everybody else has been saying. Due to COVID-19, TwitchCon in San Diego, is going to be canceled. So I'm sure if anybody had, bought anything, or if you had any kind of plans on going, that will be refunded in its entirety. So no need to worry there. But unfortunate as it is, there will be no TwitchCon for this year. And as of right now, there's been no announcement on whether or not there will be an online event. But like I just said, TwitchCon is mostly just a social gathering for people like us that stream on Twitch, watch Twitch and stuff like that. And just not gonna be a thing. But Twitch has been doing some really cool things, just on their official channels. They've been having like concerts during the beginning of the protest. They had a lot of people coming on and giving their insight and their perspective of what's going on. They've had a lot of African American and other people of color share their life story and their experience on the official Twitch channel. So big ups to them for allowing for people that have maybe don't have as much of an influence around Twitch as a whole to give their story from the perspective of somebody of color, because I feel like that's a perspective that not everybody has, so Twitch has definitely been doing some cool things. Hopefully something comes of the canceled TwitchCon event, but as of right now, there is no news on that. So yeah, that's essentially all we have on that story. We can move on to the next one, which is our Sony block. We have a couple stories out of Sony, and we're gonna jump into them right now. Boogie, why don't you go ahead and take the first one?
Yeah, so the first one, and we've had confirmed what we all feared, that Spider-Man Miles Morales is not a full game in the sense that the original Marvel Spider-Man was. It's come out that Spider-Man Miles Morales will be more on the lines of Uncharted Lost Legacy. It's about half the size of the original. Oh, what my stuff? It's about half the size of the original Spider-Man. It is a standalone adventure, but basically the way I see it and the way I spoke about it last week, it is just an enhanced expansion.
Yeah. And that I don't know exactly how to feel about it. I mean, on one point, I am glad that Insomniac is continuing, with the franchise. The original game on the PS4 made a whole lot of people happy and made a whole lot of money. So it makes sense for them to continue with a sequel. But doing it in this way, I'm not so sure is the best idea. I mean, everybody wants a sequel to the original story. So what is this? I don't know. Are you still gonna get that?
The problem I have with it is that they're launching it as a hero launch release, and it's not, right. It's just an expansion, and it could have just been. It could have
been on PS4,
right?
And that's exactly what I was thinking, and what I was saying when it was originally announced, is that this could have easily have been a PS4 title,
right.
that could have been one of those segue titles into the PS5, but instead they're forcing you to buy a PS5 just to
play it.
Play it. I don't necessarily agree with that.
The PS4 players are not going to have a chance to play it unless they buy a PS5.
Yeah.
And I think that is consumer unfriendly, to say the least. I think it's I mean, it's an attack on consumers for the most part, because it's like, we know you want our stuff, but if you want to play this game, you have to spend $400, $500, $600,
however much it's going to cost.
And I think that is definitely a slap in the face to consumers
we got
and to the fans. Ouch!
Go and get that bread.
I got this healing talisman thing now.
Oh yeah. You place it down on the floor and it'll put up a circle. We can both heal. So let me know when you put it down. I'll get closer to you.
It charges super fast too.
It does. Yeah, so super consumer unfriendly in my opinion. I mean, Spider-Man was an amazing game. A direct sequel that follows up with the story where it left off would have definitely been a contender for a console seller. An expansion to the game, not so much. For everybody that loves the Uncharted series, I don't see anybody willing to pay full. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be full price, but I don't know anybody that would have wanted to.
I put the hill thing down. It's just a burst. What I do is I stay next to you and I burst it.
Okay. I just don't see anybody buying a PlayStation 5 just for an expansion to a game that came out in the previous generation. I mean, if it was a full-on sequel, maybe, but not an expansion. This is
right.
Oh, where's the key? Oh, damn! My llama got crushed. My llama got crushed.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just personally don't think that this is the best way to go about it. Seeing as how the PlayStation 4, it has the exclusives. They know that we want to play these exclusive titles, and so they're using that knowledge to essentially force you into buying a PlayStation 5. And I don't think that's the best way to go about it, personally.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's one of the most consumer unfriendly ways to go about it. I mean, Sony should be ashamed of themselves, but they're not. They don't care. And I mentioned this last week too. PlayStation, Sony has more pressure to make sure that the PlayStation is profitable than Microsoft has to make sure that the Xbox is profitable.
Yeah.
Where the PlayStation is a big money making business for Sony. The Xbox can be a loss leader because Microsoft has significant other revenue streams.
Right. Yeah. So the Sony Sony PlayStation can't really afford to fail, because then that would mean that if it's not profitable, then they need to either cut back or do something else. And with they have a significant lead in terms of this current generation. They were without question the winner as far as the console war for this generation. They had the exclusives, and it looks like going into the next generation, they're just not making the steps that made them or got them to where they are right now. They're not making those exact same steps. They're taking a different strategy, and that strategy is a little less consumer friendly. They're continuing that path of we want you to only be able to get your experiences with PlayStation, and it seems like that is going to go forward with the PlayStation 5. We have exclusive experiences, and you're going to need a PlayStation 5 in order to get those. So no kind of transition or anything, just PlayStation 5 or bust. And with everything that Microsoft is doing to ease people into the next generation, it just seems kind of counterintuitive. Right, like you said, they have a lot more to lose than Microsoft in this next generation.
I think that's part of the reason we're seeing some of the steps Sony has taken, Yeah, Microsoft, like you said, are trying to ease people into the next generation, to the point where if you have a 1S, you're okay, and if you have a 1X, there's no need for you to upgrade right away.
No.
Oops.
Oh man, I made him on fire. I got you. Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire. There you go.
Yeah. So
how many
I
arrows
don't know. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily surprise me. It'll be interesting to see how the fan base takes it. I find it a bit insulting.
I mean, from all the comments that I've seen online, people honestly don't seem to care as much. It's like, oh well, you know, I'm gonna get it anyway, so might as well. And I don't know. Those are sycophants, right? Those are people that can see Sony doing no wrong. But to be clear here, what Sony is doing is not right. It's extremely consumer unfriendly. And like you said, it's forcing you to upgrade. And the worst part about it is the Spider-Man is not even a full game. It's not even a full game. If it was
a full game, sure. It's not a full game.
No. Yeah, so that's what I can't get behind. The fact that they are paywalling the Spider-Man experience behind a PlayStation 5. It's like...
Yeah, because it could have easily been an expansion to Marvel Spider-Man that's on the PlayStation 4 right now. Yeah. And it would have been fine for them to release it on PlayStation 5. Because again, they have said that Marvel Spider-Man is going to be backwards compatible, right?
Yeah, so you'll be able to play the original.
Right, just on the PlayStation 5.
Uh-oh, we got a boss, or a mini-boss.
Enderman, I see it. Oh, snap, he came and got me. Hey, leave me alone, dude. Where'd you go? Oh.
How many arrows you got?
I have 31.
Okay, go ahead. Get that bundle right there. I have way more than that.
Get some health.
Llama, get out here, man. Oh, he's almost done. There he is. All right, good job.
I like that soul explosion, man.
That was cool.
I finally got a glaive. It's the first time I've gotten one of those.
Oh, this glaives are cool, man.
It's kind of trash. It doesn't look that good.
With the right enhancements, the glaive is really good. It swings so slow. If it doesn't have good enhancements, it's garbage. But yeah, so that's all we have to say about Miles Morales Spider-Man. It's going to be an expansion. We're not, too happy about it. It will be a game that I play when I eventually pick up a PS5, but I'm not picking up a PS5 to play that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where I'll end that story. Moving on, we have more news out of Sony because they announced the follow-up to Horizon Zero Dawn, which is going to be called Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, and when they announced it, they didn't say anything about when it would be coming out, anything like that.
We missed the chest.
And what we're finding out is that it's not going to come out until 2021, which makes sense because when they did the announcement, they didn't have anything. They didn't have any cutscenes. No. They didn't have anything other than the name of the game, right? So when you see that, it's not going to be out this holiday season. It's not going to be out at release.
It's not a launch title.
It's definitely not a launch title. So that's expected. I'm not necessarily disappointed in that. I'm hoping that they don't mess around and do a Miles Morales, but this one sounds like, because if you read what they say, it's going to be bigger than Horizon Zero Dawn. Right. So this is definitely going to be a full-scale game. And this here, I will say, it's a system seller.
Got a boss. Yeah. This is a system seller right here. Horizon Zero Dawn, the original game in the franchise, was so good that, and I say this every time we bring it up, I was done with the original story, and I was like, okay, time to go to the store and buy that DLC because I'm wanting some more. And for the longest time, there wasn't more.
Yeah.
So that's how good of an experience I had with the game. I'm definitely looking forward to them continuing the story because there's lots of intrigue and but a lot of intrigue and history and lore within the original story that can definitely be expanded upon. So I can not wait to see
and the ending,
where
there was a bit of a cliffhanger at the ending too, right?
Yeah, cliffhanger. But I haven't beaten the DLC yet. I'll have to get back in and do that, before the game comes out. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. We have a release window, which is going to be 2021, of course, and that's essentially all that we have. They put out a video on their official channel showing off a little bit of the game, with in-game properties. You're gonna have new enemies. You're gonna have new areas, and it looks like it's gonna be a super fun experience, and I definitely cannot wait to get my hands on that. So, if there's anything that I would buy a PlayStation 5 for, it would be this, as it currently stands. So fire bad. I may not be getting a PS4 until Horizon comes out, and then I'll go back and play the Miles Morales expansion.
Yeah, that sounds like a move. I mean, because at this point, when I look at what Sony is offering with the PlayStation 5, oh shit, get out of the fire. I don't see much. I don't see anything that makes me say, what is killing me? That makes me say I need to go get this thing first day, right? They talked about Miles Morales, Spider-Man, I died. And other than that, what else is there?
Woo! Lots of dudes.
Yeah, it's too many. I got overwhelmed.
Oh god, where are they spawning from? Where are they spawning from? Stop spawning.
I don't know.
Oh man, they got me.
Yeah, it's too many. Definitely not gonna push up there again.
Hold on, give me 1 sec. What's up? I cannot find this over there. Alright. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Vanessa was trying to get my attention.
Sorry.
It's all good. Thanks, baby. But yeah, I'm not really seeing much out of the PS5 that I'm looking forward to. For one, I have younger brothers, so I usually go the hand-me-down route where I'll get the next system and then I'll give my brothers the previous one. But for what it looks like, for the most part, outside of a couple of games, I'm gonna need to hang on to my PS4 if I want to continue playing those games, because there's no clear indication that there's going to be full backwards compatibility, at least not at launch. Ooh, Llama, get out there.
Get some help for us.
Oh, thanks.
Man, yeah. I am. Oh gosh, I'm about to die. I question Sony's what Sony's offering here.
Yeah, their strategy going into this next generation is definitely one that I don't appreciate. I'm not a Sony fanboy. The PS4 was my first Sony console ever, and I bought it because they had the exclusives. Now, oh damn, I got crushed. That hurt.
I like that they didn't get crushed too, though. I can appreciate.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that as well. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to make of their current strategy. Of course, we'll have to wait and see what else they bring to the table in terms of features and stuff for the gamers, because I don't know. I can hang on to my Xbox One X for the next 2 to 3 years, and be good. It's not gonna be. It's like as soon as the PS5 comes out, the PS4 is obsolete, and I don't like that. I don't like that feeling.
I'm not a big fan of what Sony is doing with the PlayStation 5. As far as how they're releasing it and what they're going to be providing to the consumer.
Yeah. Kill this game.
So many.
I know. I'm trying to put him down. Hey, just leveled up.
Nice.
Llama, get out there. All right, I got a TNT over there. Llama, back up! Oh no! But yeah, if they can come out with games like Horizon Zero Dawn, and they can be of the same caliber and quality that they were this current generation, I feel like you know, eventually down the road I'll get a PlayStation 5, but it does not look like I'll be getting one anywhere within the first year of its launch window. That's just me.
But yeah, they have a couple more events coming out before the launch, and my stance is they need to show me something more than what they have, because as of right now, the only thing they've showed is the Miles Morales Spider-Man, and that's not even a full game.
And that's not even a full game, yeah. And then
oh shit.
And then you know, during the PlayStation event, they showed off a bunch of games, but a lot of those are going to be cross multi-platform. So.
Multi-platform, yeah. You can get them on. You play them on Xbox.
Play them on Xbox.
Even some of them that you're going to be able to play on Xbox are smart delivery on Xbox. So you can get it on the Xbox, your current Xbox One, and when you decide to get your One X, the Series X, I have to say, you'll be able to keep playing those games without having to purchase them again.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to what's going to become of Game Pass, because those Xbox exclusives are still going to be on PC day one. Yeah. And with my new rig, I'm excited.
Yes, definitely. Like I say,
we missed a jar back here. Let me go back and get that real quick.
I like console because of the convenience, but PC is definitely a place to go, right? For if you want the raw power and the performance, the PC is unmatched in that, especially by the consoles.
Yeah.
But again, I like the fact that Microsoft is giving you, they're giving you options. And they're not upset at people that's just going to play on PC, because guess what? You're still subscribing to Game Pass. It's just still a revenue stream for them. And
we're gonna rose the dead. All right, we got a boss. Let's go ahead and give this one a go.
Oh, woo. He hit me in my forehead.
Hit you in your head. Oh, that hurt.
I need to heal. Here, there's some help for you.
Thank you. What's he doing? He charging something. I'll bring out the
baddies. Ow!
Oh,
hey,
lots of baddies. Oh, he cloned himself.
Get out of here. He cloned himself, he said?
Yeah, he brought out a whole bunch of dudes.
Oh, man, oh no!
Oh no!
He teleported on me and hit me in my head. I didn't like that. So the last story we got out of Sony, while I leave Sonic to fend for himself here.
No, I got you. You get up. Get yourself up.
The last story we got to talk about here is
well, I'm out of
the UI overhaul. So Sony has come out and said, and is specifically, what is his name? I had his name, Matt McLaurin, who is the head of the user interface design. He's come out and said that the Sony interface is being rebuilt from the ground up.
Ooh, I'm down.
I'm coming. Where are you?
Right in the center of all them dudes.
I see you. Yeah, I know the Knight's gonna hurt me in 30 seconds. Leave me alone. Get out of here. Get.
Run, Boogie, run!
I'm trying to get my health back so I can try to heal. How much time? I got 9 seconds. I'm
9 seconds.
Let's just do this.
Ooh! Ooh!
I dead.
Yeah. Couldn't damage boost that one.
Yeah, so they're redesigning the user interface, and I mean, Sony's user interfaces, I don't know, people like it. I've always thought they were historically bad. Not saying that Microsoft has the answers. Microsoft needs has some work to do on their interface as well.
Yeah.
But I thought Sony's was just horrible. I mean, it's like the worst thing you can have as far as any type of interface.
Yeah.
And so they're reworking it 100% from the ground up is what they say. So I'd be interested to see what they come out with there.
Woo! What the heck? Oh no, he teleported right on top of me.
Yeah, what are your thoughts about the Sony interface? I don't like it.
I've never particularly enjoyed it. I feel like they took the interface from the what was it, the PSP, and kind of like never let go. It like never really evolved past that. So I've never particularly loved it, but I don't spend a whole lot of time in the interface to really have too much of an opinion. I know I do not like the shop. The way that their shop is done is just ridiculous. Like just yesterday, when I was downloading The Last of Us Part 2, I downloaded it in the store, and then from the store, I couldn't like have the game install itself. I had to like exit out of the store, which is like 3 screens, and then go to my library, and then that's where you can like have it, installed. So I just feel like it's a little convoluted. It's kind of a mess. Not my favorite interface, by far.
Well,
but yeah,
the cross media bar is basically that's what the interface is. It's something that Sony was using as a design language for all of their devices back right around the time HD TVs were becoming a thing, full 1080p TVs. And it's something that they've been trying to push on. Their claim for that was that it's modular, so if they need to add or remove things, they can easily add and remove menu items. But it's just never been very useful. It's always been convoluted. It's just I'm on ice fire. the spider put me in the spider web.
I saw you. All right, we did it. Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. I'll be interested to see what they come up with. Hopefully Sony's not a software company. Their software's always been bad, and I can imagine that it's not going to be. I don't have high hopes. That's what I should say. That's what I'm going to say. I don't have high hopes.
Yeah, I mean, I spend as little time in the interface with a PlayStation as humanly possible, which is why every time I try to go into like a party, like, how do I set this up? It never like settles in my brain. I always forget. But my lover said, for one, I can't wait to buy a giant oversized router so I can play such exciting releases titles as GTA 5 and Spider-Man, but black. And guess what, my lover? GTA 5 isn't even going to be a launch title. That shit ain't coming out till 2021. It's freaking ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Freaking ridiculous. Boots of Swiftness.
Oh, you got
that too? Yeah.
I got 2 pairs of them.
I only got 1.
You know what I'm doing with them? I'm breaking them down.
Breaking them down because that shit's garbage.
Yes, sir.
I got a soul knife, but I do not like the enhancements on it, so I'm going to get rid of that. I got some thief armor. I don't like the enhancements, so it's going the way of the dodo.
Yeah, the glaive enhancements are a little bit trash, so I'm not feeling that.
Actually, I want a new firework. That's what I want to get.
Defeat the mob heals you a small portion of the maximum. Ooh, that's not bad.
I can use a new bow and so a new firework.
Sets mob on fire 3 seconds to. That's actually not bad. Sets mobs on fire for 3 seconds, dealing damage over time, or defeating the mob heals you a small portion of the mob's health. I think I'm gonna go with that glaive. I've been wanting to use one anyway. I'll salvage that. I don't care about the short bow. Don't want it. Salvage that.
But yeah, so that's all we have to say about PlayStation for this week. A lot of news coming out, a lot of clarity around some of the announced titles during the PlayStation 5 reveal event. I've seen some comparison photos of the PS4, PS5. The PS5 is fucking massive, dude. Like, it's way bigger than the Xbox One. And
it makes sense because the Xbox Series X is actually pretty large too. The reason they did that is because they're using significantly more powerful components, the graphics card, the PC. So the need for cooling is higher, And the bigger box gives it better cooling options, especially when it comes to airflow. One thing that people tend to forget when they're looking at PCs and looking at cases and looking at devices is devices typically are big not because of the components, it's because they run hot. And the bigger the device, the more air that's in there, the better the airflow is, and the cooler you can keep the device. Yeah. So yes, it's going to be big, fine. Is it going to be a tower? It better fucking not be. But
it's bigger than the Series X from the comparisons photos.
Yeah. But it's
what's it called?
thinner,
Teleport to me. I found the chest with the random emeralds in it.
Yeah. So I mean, the size. I know a lot of people are harping on the size. I'm not I don't care about the size.
I mean, I'm not sure how I'm gonna fit it in my setup, but that's about it.
That's what I was gonna say. There's people that have my setup is Maja. I can adjust it for larger devices if I need to. So for me, it doesn't matter. I know there's going to be people that aren't in the same position as I am regarding their Oh, stop giving me boots of swiftness. To hell with your boots of swiftness. Get off my screen.
I wish I could get a better firework. That would be nice. Okay, we got a crossbow. I'm gonna get rid of my poison cloud, which is I'm okay with losing poison cloud because I have poison cloud on my glade. Oh no, I have weakening. I don't know if I want to get rid of that. For what? Multi-shot. Gets a chance to fire 5 arrows at once. 40% chance max. I can also get rapid fire or bonus shot. I don't love those.
Okay, so as we're setting up, we're going to move into our last set of stories.
Yeah.
And we're going to be talking about the EA Play event that just happened this past Thursday. Correct? It was Thursday.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
Sounds like you weren't too impressed. I don't know. They showed a couple of games. They announced Skate 4. People were excited about that. Apex Legends coming to coming to Switch with cross-platform play.
Yeah.
Joseph Fares, who did what's the game you play with the two guys that escaped prison.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of the game.
Yeah, he's coming out with a new game it's a co-op game called It Takes Two. They showed Star Wars Squadron gameplay, which I'm actually excited about that. That looks cool, and what's really cool about that is that it can be played completely in VR. So that's probably going to be a PC purchase for me. I'm sorry, PlayStation. The VR sucks. But yeah, I mean, other than that, they showed a bunch of games that are coming to Steam. There is some controversy. One of the main controversies is that FIFA and Madden 2021 on PC they're coming to PC, but they're the Xbox One and Sony PlayStation 4 versions, and not the next generation versions. Yeah. So people are upset about that. People on PlayStation 5 will be able to get the next free version, a free upgrade to next generation FIFA and Madden 21, similar to what you're getting on Xbox Series X. And now I fully understand why EA decided to go away from the smart delivery and go with the upgrade system. And it's because they didn't want to, quote unquote, leave out PlayStation fans. Yeah. I don't really have that much of an opinion for it. EA is scummy regardless, so
they are
whatever. But I mean, other than that, it wasn't anything too impressive. They didn't need an event for that. They should have just released They should have just had a press release and
just like a press release. Like they didn't need Android Wilson getting on screen and showing us his ridiculous looking face. I didn't need all of that. And they definitely didn't need to announce Skate 4 in that way, because it was no gameplay. It was nothing. It was just essentially, two team members from the Skate series just saying like, yeah, it's a thing, it's real. They didn't. That was the worst announcement ever. I feel like right before they went live, they told those guys like, hey, we're greenlighting Skate 4. we want you to say some stuff about it. And then they just got on camera like, hey, Skate 4, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. I think part of the problem is they lost some of their thunder because the Star Wars leak. That was supposed to be a big surprise. And remember, it felt to me the way the PlayStation 4 Slim announcement went, where, you know, they had a big surprise, it got leaked, and they tried to pretend like it didn't happen. But that was the centerpiece of their event, because I mean they had some gameplay of Star Wars, and that, dude, to me it looks great. That game is a must buy for me at this point. Just from looking at it. And again, I played Star Wars, you know, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter on PC many years ago, and it reminds me of those games, and I'm excited. I like the fact that you can play both as a rebel as well as an Imperial fighter. That's cool. It's a lot that's cool to it. I'm excited about the game. I'm usually not that excited about anything EA these days.
Yeah, I mean, me not being a huge Star Wars fan, it's kind of hard for me to get hyped for it. Especially, you know, go ahead, pick up this bread. Oh, you good.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, secret chest.
Another hammer. That's the second one in a row they've given me.
Got a reinforced mail. Let's see what it's at. The enhancements are butt.
And this is even weaker than what I'm using, so I'm not even going to try that.
Yeah. All right, into the next one. Yeah, so I mean, there aren't a lot of EA franchises that I'm into, and they definitely didn't show off any that I'm excited for. This was their take on the Nintendo Direct format, and I personally don't think that this did them any favors, to be truly honest. They really didn't have too much to show off. Their main
why is he chasing me? Get away from me!
Their main announcement was leaked, you know, a few days before, so it kind of just like blew all of the steam out of their sales, all the wind out of their sales. I'm coming for you. Get up! There we go. All right, let's bring them down here. There's a little bit more space over here. Woo! Out my back, llama. Yeah. Hit the llama. Hit the llama. Oh no, my controller's been disconnected. My battery's in
no!
Give me a second. Jesus Christ.
Oh God. I'm in a corner. Get out of here.
Protect me, Boogie.
I got him. He's down.
Jesus.
Oh man, that was funny. Yeah, so I mean, cool event, I guess. Nothing. I take that back. I am really excited about the Star Wars after I've seen the gameplay. The game that Joseph Perez game, that looks actually pretty interesting. It is a co-op game.
Yeah. It might be
so
something to play. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks interesting. It takes two, but other than that, I thought this event was, you know, underwhelming.
Yeah, definitely underwhelming, especially if this was going to be the same announcements that they were giving during E3. I don't know. Yeah,
so I don't know. We got a couple events coming up this week. Hopefully, there's more excitement at least than what we've had. The last two events we had, the PlayStation one and this EA one, I thought have both been a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah, to say the least. I mean, there were interesting announcements, but nothing of any real substance. And those good announcements were, you know, muddled by other things. In EA's case, it was the leak, and in Sony's case, it was the fact that Miles Morales is going to be just an expansion and a fraction of the game that the original Marvel Spider-Man was. So,
right,
you know, there's good news, but you got to take some bad with it, and that's what made these events overall, you know, not the best in my eyes personally.
I agree. I feel the same way. There's a lot to be desired, I should say. Exactly. But again, with Sony, they did the way they did their event. They did it on purpose, right? Because they want to piecemeal it out. Oh shit! I forgot I had that. I wanted to shoot an arrow and I threw the goddamn thing.
Happens all the time.
Yeah. They're trying to they're playing a chess game with Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
They're trying not to really show all their cards at once, and Microsoft is doing the same thing. So it's like okay, you show this, I'm gonna top you with that type of thing is what's going on there. Yeah. And that's fine. But I still have a problem with, like we said, Sony hasn't shown me any reason to go out and buy a
brand new console.
PlayStation 5 right now. In my opinion, there's no point to go and buy a PlayStation 5 on day one. That might change if they show more, but they need to show more.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest, Microsoft has showed a reason to buy a Series X, but they've also show me that I don't need to buy it.
Yeah, they've shown me that there will be value there, but it's not necessary. If you have an Xbox One X, then it's not necessary.
Exactly.
Like you can get the high fidelity graphics, you can get the next best thing. Standard 4K looking real good on whatever kind of TV or setup you have. But if you are satisfied with your current situation, all of the games that are going to be coming out for the next few years, you will have access to.
Right.
You will have, not only will you have access to it, but when you eventually get an Xbox Series X, all of those games will just be waiting in your freaking right in your freaking library or whatever you want to call it. They'll be waiting for you, and they'll be the upgraded versions. So, because I believe the PS5 is going to do some kind of like backwards compatible like emulation type thing, where like for Spider-Man, for Marvel Spider-Man, the current game, that's going to be available on the PS5, but it will be the PS4 version.
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
Yeah, and the games on the Xbox. Well, let's take that back. Let's step back. The newer games on the Xbox will all be, essentially Xbox Series X games.
I don't know, man. It's something that a lot of people aren't really talking about. Pick up that Apple. It's something that when arguing whether or not which console you're going to get at launch, a lot of people aren't really talking about the fact that you don't need an Xbox Series X right now.
Right. Where you have to get, if you want the new games for the PlayStation,
you have to get a PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5, yeah. And to add to that, I mean, we're still in this pandemic, right? And there's still issues with the way the economy is currently working. Oh, I dropped it.
Oh no, my llama!
Yeah, so I don't know. Of course. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Of course, I will get them both, but I'm just not gonna get that bread. I don't need it.
Okay.
I just don't. I don't like the direction Sony is taking the PlayStation right now. Yeah.
But that's neither here or there at the point at this point in time. The consoles are due out this holiday season. We'll see what other functions and features it'll have, and if it's actually going to be worth it. What I do know is that I will not be picking up an Xbox One, not because not because I don't want it, but because I don't need it. At least not right yet. But I'm still on the fence on the PS5. Well, I'll have to wait and see what comes out a little closer to release. But if anything, I'll get it once Horizon
Zero Dawn is announced, right? When it's coming out. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
That's not cool.
That's not cool at all. So we have to overload those cores, but look out because they cause like little like burst fire effect. So when you press it, make sure you get out of its way. Okay, I did not get out of its way. That hurt a lot. Stop hitting me.
It kills all the people though. Yeah.
What's this?
Ouch.
But yeah, that's gonna end it for the news portion of our podcast. You know, like I said earlier, we do this every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, on Twitch, on Mixer, and on Facebook. So make sure that you guys catch us every single weekend for our takes on the top trending topics as it pertains to video games. We're going to finish this mission and maybe do one more with Minecraft Dungeons. So if you would like to stick around for a little bit more of that, we will be here for a little while longer. But if not, then we will catch you all next week. This has been episode 209 of a weekly gaming news show, and we are your hosts with the most. My name is Trenell.
I'm Todd.
And we will catch you all
next week.
Peace out for now.
All right.
And for those of you that would like to stay put and hang out with us, we're going to play a couple more stages in Minecraft Dungeons. We're actually getting close to the end of the game. I did see that there's some DLC that is going to be available really soon, so I'm actually really excited about that. But yeah, the main campaign is actually not all that long. It's actually pretty short. All right, hit it and then back up. Yep. Oh, there's another golem over there.
I hear him. Yeah.
I think we opened him up. Yeah, I think we opened up the gate. Yep. All right, let's get him. Oh, damn. Stupid spider.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Right.
Get out of here.
All right. Half done. Halfway done. Ow. Yeah. Llama distraction.
Oh, he backslapped me.
He did. I saw that. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, I'm stuck on the wall. Shit. Where's he? Where are you? There he is.
Ooh, he was chasing me.
Oh, I picked up a cutlass.
When did y'all start doing gameplay during the podcast? How long have we been doing this? We've been doing it for a few months now.
Since, I think January, like towards end of January. Yeah. We started with Remnant
from the Ash. God, that game was fun.
So what we did, Remnant, we finished Gears, which we were only like 2 episodes to finish. I think that took us, 1.5 episodes to do that?
1.5 episodes.
What did we do after Remnant? Oh, we did World War Z.
Mm-hmm.
And we did Streets of Rage 4.
Yep.
And now we're doing this. And we do post on our Twitter page when we're looking for the new game. We post a
poll.
A poll. Yep. We get 4 games. We'll post, and we play the next 2 games. The top 2 vote getters are the games we play next.
Yeah. So what's after this? Because I don't think the DLC will be out by the time we're finished.
We have to put up a new poll because remember we did Streets of Rage and this, and those were the first 2 vote getters. So yeah, we probably need to put out another poll.
Yeah, we'll put out another poll.
Figure that out.
That's if we don't finish this tonight. We could finish this tonight.
Okay, even if we don't, we should start looking at, what's going to be available next.
Yeah. Because we have the Remnant DLC that's officially out, and new DLC has been announced.
Yep. So we got that. So we'll put that. That was on the poll. That didn't get votes. That would go back on the poll.
Watch out! Got a TNT over there.
Yep. Whoops! Get me out of here.
That hurt. That hurt.
Yep.
Wait. Let me know if you're gonna heal, cause I need it.
I did right here. I just did.
Oh, awesome! Thank you, sir.
Oh, I need it now. Why am I'm like on fire? What just happened? Alright, whatever. Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh man, they trapped me in there, yo.
Oh no.
Okay. Alright, these guys are not messing around.
So if you're still watching, you have suggestions. We just asked that they're co-op. PC, Xbox, or PlayStation 4 doesn't matter. We're on all platforms. All those and Switch too, if it's a Switch game. Suggest it to us. You can suggest it to us on our right here in chat. You can suggest it to us in the
official poll or on Discord.
Yep, in the official poll. No, you can. God, my words. You can suggest it to us via Twitter at AWGNS. You can suggest it to us on Facebook. Go to our Facebook page and comment. You can suggest it to us via email, ask@awgns.com. And those are typically the ways to go. We'll probably be doing a poll. If we finish this tonight, it'll be coming out Thursday. If we don't finish it tonight, it'll be coming out next Thursday.
Yo, these guys are not messing around. There's so many dudes here. I can't stop moving.
Oh, damn. I didn't even realize I was almost dead.
Oh, man. I don't even know where you are. I keep getting trapped behind walls, and I'm like running to like save myself. Man.
Yeah, that's how come it was taking me so long to get to you.
Okay, all right. Let's try and stick together. I'm talking to myself.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, how many arrows you got?
54.
Okay. All right, so I have 126, so I'm gonna be going a little ham on the arrows. I think this is a dead end. Let's check, make sure there's nothing here.
Yeah, see if there's any chest here.
Nothing. Okay, let's make our way. All right, so we have to kill the mages because they're buffing everybody else. Hold on, I'm sticking with you.
See these stupid things right here, man. It's annoying.
I'm gonna pick up one apple. There's another apple right there on the floor.
Oh, damn! What killed me?
Somebody sniped you, dude. I should be able to get you with all the walls here.
Nope.
I'm good.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, these guys hold the walls up, so they gotta go.
The mages, right?
Well, there's the mages that buff, and then there's like some other.
There's the apple. Oh, I need this apple.
Yeah, you need that. That's yours.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
These guys are hurtful. Oh, that's your llama. Man, I'm telling you that I'm gonna kill that goddamn llama.
Don't kill my llama. I got a TNT down there.
Oh, I need health. Like this a little bit.
Okay. I think that's all right. Man.
I'm about to die.
That was rough, man.
Not anymore. There we go. All right.
All right, let's see. What do I got? I got a cutlass. This one is.
They keep dropping me weapons, but they're all lower than the stuff I already have. Power bow.
I'm getting more powerful weapons. There's just I don't like the enhancements at all.
The question: what makes it powerful? So, got punch, pushback, attack speed, rapid fire,
arrows,
trash. I got a bunch of hammers, but none of them are as strong as my glaive.
Okay.
So leaving every last one of these damn things. This cutlass is not as strong as my glaive either. Sharpness, makes your weapon sharper because and deal more damage. Sets mob on fire for 3 seconds. After defeating a mob, there's a 10% chance to increase your attack speed. Yeah, I don't see anything worthy on the cutlass. The only thing that the cutlass has is that I can do 2 enhancements versus just 1. But it's significantly lower than the one I already have, so I'm just going to salvage it and move forward with what I have for now.
Okay.
Here's some healing.
Thank you very much. Hold on, I'm not sure why our face cam wasn't on the full screen mode. I'm trying to fix that real quickly.
All right. And I'm going to get rid of this Harvester book. Oh, no! Never mind.
What? The Harvester book's dope, man.
Well, it uses souls, just like the health does, so I can't keep them both.
You can have both.
Yeah, but if I use the health boost, I can't use the Harvester.
Then, yeah,
But I had a totem thing, I deleted it.
I think if you have both of them equipped, you collect more souls though.
Mm-hmm. I haven't noticed.
So that's the trade-off.
Yeah.
Oh, Streamlabs, what is you doing, baby? There we go. The camera, yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, there we go.
There we go.
All right, let's go. Let's get back into it. Let's go. I think that was it. That was a huge mob of enemies, man.
Yeah, man. I didn't like that. That's not nice.
That was not nice at all. Yeah, I'm totally low on arrows too.
Yeah, I'm down to 39.
Okay.
And I have 59.
Man, that was rough. Oh man, that wasn't even the end. We got a boss now.
Oh no!
Oh, you can just walk off the side. Walk off the side. There you go. that happened to me and Yama last time too.
Oh no! And then I walked into the fire.
All right, so be careful. There's these things are here too. These freaking cores. Okay. Oh, what are you rolling at me?
They follow you. Get out of here. I don't know what you are. Just a red brick.
Oh, damn, that hurt. I'm trying to get away from this dude. Oh my god, I'm on fire. Try to hit him with the core for extra damage if you can.
The core.
Those
oh, little... okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Woo! Oh! Let me know when you're popping them off so I can get out of the way.
All right.
I'm gonna pop this one off on the right here.
Yep. Ouch! What the hell?
I'm about to die. All right, got my health. Lava, help me! I'm right here. Hitting this core. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. There you go. Good job. All right, we got this. Oh crap!
These little bricks are annoying.
Yeah, the little bricks are damn near annoying. All right, I hit the core.
All right.
I hit another one.
Health. Oh no! He pushed me in the lava.
Oh yeah, I got pushed into the lava. Oh no!
Oh, did I not get you up? Oh no!
All right, that's our last chance. Woo.
Oh,
all right, we should be able to do it.
Yeah. Oh, he got his health back.
Did he?
Yeah, look at his full health.
No, his health isn't full on my end. All right, I hit a core. Woo!
Ouch.
Alright, hit the core. Oh my goodness.
God.
We're so close. I just have no health. Oh, I died.
Oh no.
I'm down at the body gate. No!
Oh, get the hell out of here.
Oh man, I'm really excited, man, because next stream, next podcast, I am going to be streaming at a solid and very crispy 1080-60. I cannot wait.
That's awesome.
I can't wait. Oh man, we died. We got to start from the beginning. All right. Well, I guess we'll beat that one, and then we'll call it a night.
A soul knife? No, thank you.
All right.
Try it again. Across. Everything is coming out so low. Renegade armor. Okay, that might be useful. Another soul knife. Trash. All right, that's enough for trash. I'm tired of getting trash. Let's see what you got, Mr. Artifact guy. Wonderful wheat.
Oh, that's for a llama.
Oh, is that what that is? So I can get a llama?
Yep.
Ooh. I would take a llama.
Yeah, they're not bad. For the most part, they stay out of the way so they don't get shot in the face.
Ooh, I got unique renegade armor. Definitely gonna use that.
Man.
Whenever you use a healing potion, you also create random food items.
Ooh, Nightmare's Bite. This is a unique set of scythes or sickles or whatever you want to call them. They're a little bit more powerful. Oh man, these enhancements though. These enhancements are balls. I can't do it. I can't justify it.
So I got unique renegade armor, plus health, plus attack speed, damage reduction, but I max tiered it. Whenever I use a healing potion, I'm going to create 3 random food items.
Oh damn! Yeah, that's really good.
So I definitely using that. I got a white crossbow.
I can get poison and ricochet. This already has ricochet, poison, and growing. Yeah,
And
this one I
summons
have.
the llama to aid during battle. Yep, definitely want that. All right, I got an animal friend.
Yay!
Let me do this one last random gear.
Started from the beginning. All right, we got it this time.
Yeah.
Man, me and Mount Lover been trying to play the PC version, and I don't know what they did in the last couple of updates, but man,
Is it
whatever they
broken or
did, it keeps crashing on us. Whatever they did, they messed it up because like we can't even keep the game running for an entire dungeon.
That sucks.
It does. Because we've already beaten the game, we're trying to go through it on the higher difficulties if we can. All right, let's give it a shot.
All right. Yeah, I got a friend.
Yeah.
We got 2 friends.
All right, level up.
Right, leveled up. So let's see. Oh, look at that! I used a potion. There's apples and bread,
Nice.
and another apple. 2 apples and bread. That's awesome.
Oh, it looks like it's only for you though, because I didn't see
No,
you.
I picked them all up.
Oh, okay.
I just used my potion before. I didn't realize you needed help.
No, I didn't
I'll
need
do
it.
it
I
again.
was just seeing if I can even see them.
Yeah,
Because
I'll do it again.
I'm noticing it's a little different when you play online versus playing couch co-op. For instance, like I don't see any of your drops. So like if you open a chest, I don't see your drops at all.
Yeah, but
on
that's
couch
common.
co-op,
That's common for dungeon crawlers, right?
it is, yeah. Well, when it's on couch co-op, which is what I'm more used to, I get to see the drops, but they are specific to each player. So I'll see what it is, but I won't be able to pick it up. It's only for you. That's how it is on couch co-op.
It's because you're using the same client, right?
Yeah.
When on couch co-op, you're using the same client. On online multiplayer, we're using separate clients.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow! Looks like we got off easy. There was a giant golem before.
I don't remember.
It's how I remember.
Man, I swear these llamas, I like them, but they scare me. Every time I see them running up behind me, I start swinging at them.
Reinforced mail. That man's on fire.
Ouch. All right. So I took a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna heal.
Oh, okay, I
that?
see him. Yep, I see him.
Okay. Oh, that's dope.
Nice. That is pretty dope. Uh-oh.
Ouch.
Did we miss anything? There's a lot of stuff over here. I'm gonna just check back up here real quick.
Oh, there's some arrows right here. I'll take those. Oh, that's gonna be super helpful. That's gonna be super helpful.
Yeah, it is. I picked up some emeralds.
Wait, I see you. I'm coming. I got TNT in my head. I gotta remember not to shoot my arrow.
Yeah, same.
Alright. I like the glaive because it knocks those exploders back, keeps them
Yeah, it has a lot of knockback and hit stun.
Yeah.
All right, got some supplies.
Bread and arrows.
Bread
I'll take some
and
arrows.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
All right.
Have that.
Have all of those.
Whoa. Ouch. He doesn't like me very much.
He does not like you. Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah, this is where he leaves himself open.
Oh, this armor is dope. I was able to tank that.
Nice.
Last time I was getting one shot. That wolf armor, that stuff was trash.
Yeah, I think what are you using? Reinforced mail? Or which one are you using?
Yeah, something like that.
I think that's the best armor in the game.
Yeah, renegade armor is what I'm using actually.
Oh, okay.
I just healed myself. You need help? Those apples are down there.
Okay.
Now if I could just get a buff to reduce my cooldown for my
Oh damn, I dropped it.
Whoa!
Alright, not so bad. Not too bad. Not a
It
complete
worked out
waste.
pretty well. I just realized my llama wasn't out.
Yeah, that's the one thing about the llama. I always forget that to summon them.
God, these dudes in these walls, man.
Yeah, the walls.
Hey, come here.
Pretty annoying. Whoa, that's a hammer. I'll take it.
Powerball. Hey guys. Oh, dang it.
Oh, we both did. Yep, they did.
Don't run. Wall
They gotta
dude,
go.
get out of here. Stupid
Yeah, the
pillow
wall dudes, they
face.
like to run. They like to retreat.
Yeah.
Alright. How are we looking? There's a whole section that we didn't check down here.
Yeah, we skipped over it. Yep. I'm coming.
Let's go take a look, see what's down here.
I am moving much slower though.
Really?
Yeah. But that's okay. I'll trade speed for
For survivability.
Survivability.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything. Oh. Come on, give us something, game. Wow, absolutely nothing. Great. Let's check this other bottom half. Okay, can't walk up that one. Nope. We didn't go all the way down here.
Oh, there's a bad guy. Kill this dude. I hate the wizards too. They're
Yeah,
annoying as
wizards
hell.
are annoying. Full shot.
Nothing, nothing over here.
Okay. Alright, let's go where we need to be. So, something really cool happened over the week, last week as well. So T-Pain, he's been streaming a lot on Twitch, and he's been doing like a whole lot of like music challenges and creating a whole lot of beats. And I remember we talked about it when Twitch changed their terms of service as it pertains to licensed music and how you can like receive copyright claims.
Right.
Well, in the wake of that, T-Pain essentially gave any and everybody access to all of the music that he had created on Twitch, for those for those different challenges, and it's royalty free. All right, we got to go him down here.
Don't we got to do those things?
Yep, but we got a golem as well.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, he looks like he's stuck on the wall. Oh, no, never mind.
Well, I can tank this dude. This is awesome.
All right, yeah, you go ahead and do that.
Oh, he's kicking my ass now.
I got you, man.
He's down. Oh, no, I thought he was dead. Watch, I turned the thing on.
I see it. Ooh. Got a new weapon. Check that out.
I take him pretty well. It's not bad.
Good.
I was dying last time. Like 2 hits, I was dead.
But yeah, so he essentially just gave, you know, full access to like a library of music. It's like 80 something beats that you can just use in the background of any of your like stream sessions. The only thing he said is that you cannot re-record over those beats or anything like that. It's for background music and streams only.
Yeah. So you can't use it to make a rap song or sing over anything like that.
No, you can't use it for that, and you can't modify it.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's super cool.
It's very cool. One of the coolest things I've seen. And so he released it on SoundCloud. So anybody can just go to SoundCloud and get what I think he called it the Pizzle Pack Volume 1, and it's just a whole bunch of beats that he custom made. This is really cool.
Dope.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
have to check those out. I like T-Pain. And people always used to give him crap because he used auto-tune, but T-Pain can actually sing.
He can actually sing. He won the Masked Singer. You don't remember that?
I don't watch the Masked Singer.
I watched the first season, which is the one that he was on.
Yeah, he's actually a really good singer for sure. He has a good voice, nice voice.
Okay, I think we got everything. Now we need to just escape. We gotta go back and fight.
I'm here. There's something here that lit up, and it spawned a baddie, and another baddie, and another baddie. It keeps spawning baddies.
I'm here. Ow.
You better give me something. Spawned all these baddies on me. Nope. That sucks.
That was weird.
It was that pole in the middle started glowing purple and spawning them.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I thought that was cool. Was there anything else that happened?
I know Drake gave permission for like a couple of his songs to be used.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't like Drake. He can keep his fucking
I don't Drake can keep his beats. Keep those shitty beats. Keep those shitty beats.
Yeah, keep your shit. You don't want that trash. The Canadian gangster throwing wine bottles at people.
Oh my god. Where you at?
I don't know. I'm somewhere.
I'm where we need to be.
Oh, did you run in there already? By yourself? I'm coming.
Oh, well, no, this isn't the boss.
Oh, no, wrong button. Oh, no, you're right here.
Yeah. While we have a moment, let me check my stuff. I do not like those.
Oh, I got a new hammer.
I got a
25.
dancing sword. Increased attack speed, reliable combo, but it only has one enhancement slot. That's butt.
Sets mobs on fire. Deal increased damage against already wounded enemies.
I'm gonna need at least 2 enhancement slots, man. Come on, man. It's not giving me anything.
Yeah. They gave me a hammer with 2. So they gave me this rare hammer, but it only has 1 enhancement slot. They gave me this regular hammer, common hammer, that has 2 enhancement slots, but it's weaker than what I'm already using. I hate it.
Yep, and this is exactly what happened to Mount Lover. He found a build and like just didn't change it for the entirety of the game because he couldn't find anything better.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep doing what I have for now, so I see something better.
Same here.
And this is up to 4 players, right?
Yep, 4 players. Hopefully they'll have the crossplay enabled by the time the DLC comes out. So
well, I can play it on PT.
Well, yeah, true. But I'm just saying. Well, not now. You can't. Well, at least I can.
Yes,
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this was the big mob. TNT. Look at these damn wizards.
But this seems easier. You pick the same level, right?
Yeah, same level.
The armor makes a difference. I gotta get this wizard. Stop it, wizard guy. Get out of here. Get. I said get.
Yeah, that was a lot easier. All right, that was way easier. Anything else we're missing here?
Get some health. Get some food.
Yep, thank you. All right, check up here before we head over to the boss.
Yeah.
There's a pot over there.
I see it.
I think that's it.
Put that in there.
Alright, let's get up out of here. Alright, here we go. Now, boys. Nope. None of that.
Yeah. That dude. Quick, fast.
None of that.
I got TNT.
Okay.
The next big mob, I'll check it out in.
Alright, let's head over here. Heading this way. Anybody home?
Ooh, supplies.
Okay. Alright, believe this is the boss. Oh, nope.
His,
Yep.
Big boys.
Oh, it's a mid-boss. Hey, leveled up.
Leveled up.
Alright,
Pick that mercenary. Ouch! He blasted me against the wall!
Ow. Almost. There we go.
Dude, that's dope. I took some damage. I took about half damage, but before he was like 1 and 2 shot me.
Alright, I might have to go with this one. Just so that I can live. It has potion barrier, which is what I definitely want, but what's speed synergy?
How are you?
I can movement speed.
There's
Being
some
hit
health.
being hit by damage inflicted projectiles would occasionally craft small quiver of arrows.
Ooh, nice.
Every 30th projectile though, that's stupid. I gotta get hit with 30 projectiles in order to get
To get a quiver of arrows. A small quiver.
I think I'll go with speed synergy and potion barrier. What am I giving up though? Oh, I'm giving up my health synergy. Ugh. I really like health synergy.
Yeah, this mercenary armor has no chance. I'm dropping food when I heal myself. There's no reason for me to change that.
Yeah.
That would be a bad.
But
idea.
this just has way more health and armor, so I have to do it. I still have my potion barrier, which is good. And we'll go with speed synergy. Okay. Alright, we got some armor. Manic Red, what's going on?
What's going on? Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in over on Facebook. We appreciate you.
For sure. For sure. We're just finishing up this mission before we end the stream, and yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Ah,
I locked you out again. Sorry. Alright.
Here, have that, buddy.
Yeah, take that.
Ouch! Get. Ouch. There's food over here by me. By the way.
I'm good. Good for now. Oh no, I'm not. I'm coming to get it. Woo! Ow! All right, I'm hitting that. Llama, get out there.
Oh, I forgot about my llama.
I was just about to say significantly less red cubes on us this time around, but nope, here they go.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ouch! Oh, he knocked me in the fire. Son of a gun. I'm burning. Is there any more food left? Nope. Let me heal. There's food by me. I heal. There's food by me.
I'll just take one for now.
Ouch! Ouch! Oh gosh. Ah!
How you doing over there?
I'm dying. I'm not doing good. I got some health back.
Ah!
Ah.
Shoot it. Oh!
Ouch.
Knock me into the fire. I'm good though. Heal. There we go.
Here's some health. There's food on the ground.
Oh! Okay, I got it. Oh man, that stuff was a lifesaver, man. Get in there, llama. All right, we got him. He's almost done.
Yeah, we got him.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked up the hammer of gravity.
I got the dancer sword. Oh, this might be the move. I like
this
my
one
glaive, but this might be the move.
Yeah, I think this hammer is gonna rock me out too. It got rampaging, smiting, increases damage against the undead, poison cloud.
Oh man, we're not even done yet.
Oh, it's more?
There's more.
Where are you? Where'd you
I
go?
just moved ahead a little bit.
I can just see this.
Woo!
So is it gonna be a second boss here?
I don't know. It just looks like it's just a small mob, but man, usually after the boss, we're done. But
Yeah.
I think that's the exit over there. Make sure everybody's dead. Okay. All right, not bad. Okay, we made it.
All right.
All right, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far I think that's like the most fun boss battle in the game.
The armor made a huge difference because before I was getting 1 and 2 shot. This one I was able
armor
to actually
and
yeah,
dropping food.
Yeah, that food was definitely helpful for sure. I think the armor was more helpful.
I got
before,
a dancing blade.
I was getting 1 shot quick. I didn't like it. Soul healing. Soul is close to something. It's counting. Oh, that's what I have. So this is a more powerful one then.
Yeah, I'm just switch it out.
4 to 89 health versus 4 to 78. 1 second cooldown plus 1 gather required. So yeah, I use that.
All right, what is this? Committed, reaching,
mercenary armor. Nope.
Starts giving me more.
Get that.
So I'd go with weakening and probably reaching.
So hammer of gravity,
damage against all of these
45 to 65. I'm gonna try this hammer of gravity.
I kind of don't want to give up my Venom Glaive. This has increased attack speed. Yeah, it's not that much more powerful. This does 33 melee damage. This does 39 to 57. Yeah, no. That's not. If it had better enhancements, I would go with it, but
Poison Cloud.
It does not. So goodbye, Dancing Sword.
Fire Aspect. Yeah, leeching. So defeating a mob heals you a small portion of the mob's health. And then I can also do Poison Cloud or Rampage or Smite. After defeat the mob, this your attack speed. I want to do Poison Cloud. So I got Poison Cloud and I got leeching on my hammer.
Okay.
See how that works out. I would like a better projectile, but I've not been getting anything. I like this heavy crossbow because of the way it knocks people back. But
yeah, this one's good too. I like the fact that it shoots multiple shots. That's why I haven't given up on this one yet.
Ooh.
Charge attack.
That's pretty good.
Piercing and Poison Cloud wouldn't be bad, but for four more damage, I don't think so. This one doesn't have any good ones. This one's bad.
Evocation robe. Boo-boo. A mace?
Yeah, I found a mace too, yeah. But didn't have a good enhancement.
The slicer. Receive. Oh, let's see what this is. Unique, the slicer. Chance to fire piercing bolts, faster projectiles. It's so much stronger than what I have. Power boosts, arrow damage, provides pushback. The fire shot grows in the air, dealing extra damage to distant targets. Yeah. I think I'll go with pushback because I like pushback on this one.
I like the fireworks arrow, but I have a flaming quiver. I already have poison arrows though, so I don't need poison and burning, although it is really good.
This mace is trash, so we'll trash it. And the evocation robes are trash. We'll trash that.
What level is your llama? Mine's is level 21.
22.
Alright, so I'm going to get rid of mine and just have yours around. And so I'll have the fireworks arrow, flaming quiver, and the corrupted beacon.
Okay.
That's going to be my build.
Mercenary armor. I don't have enough impulse for that.
Alright, so we have the high block halls is next, and then after that is the last stage. You want to save both of those levels for next week?
Yeah. Because
okay.
I think that'll be the show. Those two
that'll
levels.
be the end of the. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense. All right, everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and bounce out for now. We want to thank you all for coming through and hanging out with us as we, talk about this week in video games. We appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure that you catch us next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here. And by right here, I mean wherever it is that you're watching, because we're on multiple platforms. And look out for the poll for our next game that we're going to co-op here on the podcast for you guys. But with that said, yeah, go ahead.
If you have suggestions, hit us on Twitter. Hit us on Facebook, hit us on email, whichever you feel more comfortable with.
Yeah.
And we'll take that into account for sure.
And thank you to Ed Gibbs for the follow on Facebook. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, we will see y'all next time. Y'all have a good night. I hope y'all had a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed the show. And we're out of here. Peace for now.
All right. All done.
All done.
I set up a fade to black, so we just fade to black and there's nothing. They can't hear us, they can't see us.
Okay. Mine just has the splash screen on. They can still hear us, they can't see us. But I'm gonna cut off our mics now.